open up our 100 indie bets. We are running a bit late on this. Everyone would be thinking that where I am, because I said I would be coming at 8:30 or 9:30. Why I'm coming so late? The reason is today is Janmashtami and it was a different kind of dinner today and things went a bit late, so that's why I was a bit late too. Now coming back to some music. Yesterday's stream got copyrighted. I don't care if these live streams are getting copyrighted. So what I will do is I will play some good music. Is it open? Yes. What kind of music you guys wanna listen? If there is anyone, there are one person watching. Let's close it. Pop up the chat. Pop out the chat. Varun, bro, you remember me? Yes, Varun. How can I forget you, bro? How was the marriage? Not your marriage. How was the marriage? Yesterday you were in a marriage, I guess. So we'll do it for 55 minutes today. Hey Shubham, welcome to the stream. Yesterday I was just talking to a friend and I was saying yesterday in the live stream I was talking about being consistent and all, and I'm not being consistent on just the next day of sharing all that, so I have to be a bit more consistent here. Okay, so let's run pnpm run dev. So today's task again, okay, no package cd indie bets. Dinesh, hey Dinesh, how are you, man? Dinesh Singh Bish, this is the exact name of my mama, exact same name. Are you from Uttarakhand by any chance? Run dev. Run 2000. So here is how it looks like. Right, let me just open up this. Vivek, hi bro, hope you remember me. Yes Vivek, I remember you. Welcome back to the stream. I really appreciate you guys sending messages. Do keep sharing them, and I'm a bit sorry for being half an hour late, but we'll do it for 55 minutes. I just finished up my dinner, and happy Janmashtami to all of you. Bulu, you want to see my cat? Let me show you my cat. Come here. Come here. See, this is Bulu. Bulu, wait. Say hi to everyone. So yeah, this is Bulu, and Bulu is live on the stream today. Bulu, say hi. Hello. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Go. What do you say? Varun, OG Internet Room is back. Internet Room is back, guys. It's back for almost forever. I'm thinking to be live almost daily for as long as possible. This is such a good momentum building activity. I don't know why I stopped it last time. I don't even remember why I stopped doing this. Just 1 hour every day sitting and talking about your project. It helps you in so many things. It just helps you share whatever you have learned on a daily basis, which is in a way solidifies your own learning. Then it helps you build this consistency of showing up every day. This also helps me feel like I'm a part of a community and you all are here. Then also it helps me build something. I mean, the whole post handle thing was built by sitting on these streams. So yeah, I don't see any reason to not do this. Even like if I have like 5 people watching, I don't think there is any reason to ever stop doing this. It's a win-win. It's a very big win-win for me. Hope you remember me. Okay. This we have gone through. Good news. I started getting sponsors on X to promote AI products with just 30p followers. What do you mean by P? 30,000 followers? You have 30,000 followers? That's amazing, Vivek. All the best, man. Congratulations. Yes, I am from Uttarakhand. Oh, nice. Any chance you are from Haldwani? Vivek, आपका करना हो तो बोलना. Sure, Vivek. 300 followers. Oh, wow. You have 300 followers and you're getting sponsors. That's amazing. Kudos, man. Kudos. Blinken. Hey. Long time no see. Yay, Dave is live. Hey, Blinken. How are you, man? I saw your post on our Discord. Very motivating, and congratulations. So how far you have reached on your products, and wishing you all the best for your release. I think last time you mentioned you're releasing in this Christmas. Varun, I want to be consistent. Nowadays, I successfully wasting time watching movies. So yeah, guys, this is the time. Let's be consistent on these streams. Let's start building something together. We can be part of a bigger goal, bigger purpose, building things, creating stuff. Vivek, okay, 300. Shivam, I thought you cancelled your cursor subscription. Kind of. Look, so I am pissed off with the cursor's new pricing. Very, very pissed off. But you know what I am doing to tackle all that? Three things. One, I'm using Clot Code. Second, I'm using Kimi2. Third, I'm using Qwen3 Coder. Fourth, I'm using Goose CLI with Open Router, some free models. So all these combinations, ugly combinations which I'm building, it's helping me minimize my bill. But if I just use also I am paying for Windsurf also. So Cursor, Windsurf, I am paying for almost every tool out there, and still the billing is under $50 for me for each month. Compared to if I was just using Cursor with the pricing they have now, it would definitely be reaching more than $100 because it's very bad pricing. I mean, it's the pricing they're putting out is exactly what you would get from an API call. It's usage based. They are not giving any discount as they were giving earlier. So yeah, it's an expensive deal now. With it, I'm working on an existing STD Mac and Window app. Maybe I will launch this month. Awesome, with it, all the best. Would love to see your app. Shubham, consistent on movies. Blinken, I'm into end-to-end user testing now. Plans to live October 1st. All the best, Blinken. And yeah, amazing work. Div, did you try Kiro by Amazon? Yes, I did. It was good. It only had, I think, Claude back then. They were giving it free, but I started using it like last week, and I saw they are putting it on a queue based again, like what the other one was by ByteDance tray. So it's slow. So I don't think they have enabled pricing yet. Kiro pricing. Is there pricing enabled for Kiro by any chance? Again, I think I'm falling into the same trap. Okay, 50 vibe requests, 0 per month. Yeah, this is all coming soon. I think for now it's still free. For 20, so I mean $20 they are giving 225 vibe requests versus Windsurf. I think it gives 500. So yeah. Shivam, yesterday one prompt took my 156 requests in Cursor. I just hated this. I can understand that feeling. So what I do is I use a mix of Kiro and Qwen3 Coder. I mean, they are really good. They are not as good as Cursor, Clot 3.5 or Clot 4, but they are good for smaller tasks. So what I do is I spec down with them. I finalize the code when like the agentic calls are required minimum. So the whole understanding of your feature, code reading, the agents when they just try to do things, and the final stuff what's needed, that I ask it to Cursor if they are not able to do it. So but all the structure of the thing is created with Kiro and Qwen3 Coder, which saves a lot of money. Actually, they are very cheap models. Blinken, I only do $20 a month on Cursor. Still, I haven't noticed anything different. So I think Blinken, you are not pushing it out of the limit. I mean, for me, I am losing that $20 credits in like 5 days. Or maybe the project which you are running is very efficient, where you are just asking it to do small, like one request, the task is done. But if you give the agent, for example, I think Shivam mentioned, if you give it a bigger complex task, then the agent just keeps going with each request. And similarly, I have had the same experience where one just single feature request took almost more than 100 requests for me, and they usually give 500, I think, monthly. Or I don't think it's request based anymore. It's like usage based. So $20 once are gone, it's gone. Vivek, I have Cursor thinking to buy Clot Code now for making its content. Have you used Clot Code? Yes, I'm currently using Clot Code on my current project as well. So we will be seeing that now here. So I can run Claude in this session. But Claude. So let's say init. It will do its thing. It will create a .clot file. Roshan, Clot Code is very costly. I mean, yes, it is if you go with the... So for now, like they have a $200 model, $200 per month plan, which is giving unlimited Claude request, which is insane. Like if anyone wants to use it, I think it's the The validity for that is only for this month or maybe next month. I don't know if it's for this month. After that, it will be paid level, like there will be some cap. But until it's unlimited, it's the best deal in the market right now, because definitely you will be using more than $200 within a month if you are like extensively using these AI coding tools. But again, it's the best in the market. And what I'm doing to reduce its cost is I'm using Kiro 2, the moonshot model, which costs almost 10 times less than Clot models, and it's comparable, like good. So the whole website which I'm currently developing is built using this, and I have not seen any major differences, to be honest. Let's play some music though. We have to play some music. Do you guys want to listen to some Hindi music? Wait, let me know if the sound is right. Let me know if the music sound is good. This is good. So this is like kind of vibe I'm working in for last couple of days. Let's see. Shivam, how's your auto ARI lab doing? It's doing decent. It's not growing much from last 1-2 months. It's been at a very stable number. One thing happened last month when I was traveling. I started receiving yearly plans. So I got, I think, almost 50 yearly plans in a single day, all from Vietnam. And I got a little bit alerted because I thought this is not normal. I have never seen such insane yearly subscriptions before, and specifically from Vietnam. Vietnam is not like a tier 1 country, They do not purchase yearly subscriptions like that so quickly. So I started digging in. I blocked my backend server in a way, like I restricted it a little bit so people are not spamming it. And I was a little bit scared what's happening, is my app under threat or something. Then this keeps happening for almost a week, where I was getting almost 50 yearly subscribers every day. I was so happy if it was real, and I was also, on the other side, I was a bit anxious and sad that maybe it's a scam. And later on, it turns out, I was talking about it on Twitter and I saw in Reddit, it's kind of a scam. Like, what people do is, in Vietnam, they are these scammers who knows these credit card numbers, and this is their way of validating the credit cards. So they will use your app. They don't care which app it is. They will just use the app, put the credit card number on Apple Pay, and try to buy the yearly plan. And if this goes through, then the next day they will ask for a refund. So as a developer, you don't get anything, but also you do not. I don't know what the downside is, because for me, so far, there has been no downside. Like, they do not use your credits. They just come, buy yearly plan, and next day they just ask for a refund. And if I think about it, maybe Apple would consider this as a thing where they would think like my app is bad because people are asking for so much refund. Apart from that, I didn't see any other downside of it. So yeah, this is one of the things which happened with auto aerials. Vivek, play party karni hai, party karenge. Play party, okay, you mean the same thing which we did when we played the game? Can do that. So let's set up a milestone. We can do every 10th stream. We will do kind of a gaming session, if you guys are interested in. That will also be considered as like I'm doing good with my streams. Edit title and description, day number 2. Right. So Apple just give away the refund that easily. Yeah, if people are not it's an automated refund. If people are not using your app, they can ask for a refund next day and it gets processed. Apple does not ask anything. No questions asked refund policies there, I think. But if you have used the app for a couple of days, then it's a bit stricter. I have not seen anywhere where a developer is asked to refund or not. So it's considered like Apple does it. Game night last time was fun. Yeah, it was super fun. Let's try to do that this time again sometime. Okay, so let's. I was hoping to do some work in the daytime again. It's a thing which I hoped for but couldn't do. I was so in the day I pushed one feature on Magnet app where I had to integrate Sentry, and I have done that. Let's see. Varun, what project you doing? I see last night live but didn't get idea. Hey Varun, so yeah, sure man. I'll be speaking about it a lot for the next 1 year or 2 years, because this is something which I want to do for a longer term. So I'm building 100 apps. Couple of them I have already built, but I want to make a portfolio where I show my learnings. I'll talk about it. I'll make content around it, and there will be blog posts about it. So this series where I'm going live is kind of a accountability live streams, which I'll keep doing, where I know what I'm building. Like, I'm not just building one single app like Post Handle or Auto Aerials. I'm building 100 bets, and the goal is to reach to a certain MRR, which will be displayed on my landing page which I'm building. The website is called 100indiebats.com. It's not live yet. I have purchased the domain yesterday, and yesterday I was building the landing page for it, and that's what we are doing in these live streams. Today, the plan for me is, where is the landing page? It was here somewhere. So this is the landing page. Today I'm thinking to fix the header a little bit, come up with a nicer design for this, and show these grid views in a better way. Maybe the color is also not that great. The green is not going with the background. I was hoping to put it as like a Dracula theme, but I don't have my VS Code right now. Oh, sorry, my cursor theme, which I had in my Mac Studio. I'm using my brother's Mac Mini. So yeah, I have to think about it. Maybe I'll find Android Studio Dracula theme color, because this is the theme which I want to go with. Or maybe I can use, so I had a website lightcode.dev. Maybe I will use this kind of color theme. Doesn't look that good. Is it looking good? For me, it's fine, I guess. I don't know. Shubham, Magnet app or indie bets? Yeah, in the daytime, I was doing Magnet app. I was adding Sentry integration on it. We had to send like log errors to Sentry, and I just got a message from the team that for some reason the build is not happening after that PR. So I'll have to look into it tomorrow. And in the evening, it's all about these indie bets. I got promoted at my job since the last time. Still not a developer yet, but that's okay. I'm doing my own thing. Awesome, Blinken. Congrats, man. Congratulations. That's a big win. Guys, if I would really appreciate if you can just like the stream. Also, I hope the music is fine. Make like a rough, noisy type of background with a nice gradient. It looks nice. I'm thinking to go with very material solid theme here, instead of going very gradient and fancy noises. That's what I'm thinking. It feels very indie look. I want to give it an indie look. One of the inspiration which I'm looking at is some websites. Oh, and I created a Twitter for my quote of I followed you and some other devs. Awesome, Blinken. I don't know if I have seen your follow, but yeah, I'll follow back if that's the case. Is it Cinnamon? Someone followed me. Development stuff. Cool. Yeah, just ping me or tag me somewhere. I will follow you on Twitter. By the way, someone yesterday posted, I think Pratik on Twitter, about my live streams. I was just going to sleep. I opened Twitter and I saw someone tweeted about my stream. So happy. It made me really happy at before sleeping. I think I had a very good sleep last night. It gives you dopamine. I'm addicted to such dopamine boosts. So I want to change the color to Dracula. Wait, how does the Dracula theme look like? Hey Vishnu, how are you, man? Okay. I have to see the Android. So I'm Android Studio Dracula theme colors. Tanuj, hey Tanuj, welcome back. Sub very nice, Tanuj. How are you, man? Zero Degree Coder, hey 0 Degree, how are you? Welcome back. Thanks for joining. Oh, by the way, happy Independence Day, guys. Yes. How can I forget about this? Today is 15th of August. Android Studio, why they have no one sharing the theme colors anywhere? IntelliJ. Yes, this was the vibe which we used to code in. Open image in new tab. Yes, this is the color theme I want. Let me ask ChatGPT about it. Can you extract all the visible colors from this image and give them a hash code so can use them in my landing page theme? Let's see if ChatGPT can do that. I just tried your hey, OGs are coming. Hey, OGs are back. I just tried your auto aerials app in Mac and it works great. Mac too. Awesome. Thank you, Shubham, for trying it. And let me know if you need anything on that. I'm pushing out a new update soon. That's also part of this daily lives. I have created a new backend with AI Sidekick and I want to migrate auto aerials to that. And the whole backend I have tested it twice. So yeah, let's see how that goes. How's everything going, bro? Everything is great, man. Tanuj, you remember me? Shish, where are you right now? How's your vacation? Yes, Tanuj, I remember you. We used to talk a lot last stream sessions. I am in Haldwani right now in my parents' house, and I've been coding from here for a while, maybe like last 16 days. My vacations were amazing, man. Like I don't know if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, but I was posting about images, videos a lot, and I'm still in the nostalgia phase of my last vacation. By the way, I'm going somewhere soon next month. It's a very quick vacation I'm taking. 0 degree. How's your days looks like nowadays? Basically dinner, breakfast. Interesting. I would always love to share my days. So these days I'm waking up at around 7:30 or 8 a.m. in the morning, and I make myself a cup of coffee. After that, I sit here in the same chair from 8:30 to 9:30. That's like 1 hour I give, and I try to finish one small task what I have written. Like for example, this is one of the sticky note which I have written. So I'll be finishing this tomorrow. What the task is, it's a magnet app task, which is share a quick spec on the provider setting and open a PR with that setting. So basically we need to add a new custom provider in magnet app. So I have to work on this. It's a very, like, I have to create a spec and share with the team and see what they have to say about it, and then push a PR. So yeah, I sit for 1 hour, and from 9:30 I go to the gym. From 9:30 it's like 10:30 or 11 I come back. Then I make myself a protein smoothie, which is like oats and my own recipe. Then I take a shower. I sit here at around 11:30 or 12:30 till 2:30. Then 2:30 I had my lunch. Then 2:30 to 5:30 is like working hours. 5:30 to 7:30 I don't know. It's a either I go out, or I'm like chatting with my brothers, hanging out, playing guitar, or playing with my cats. And yeah, at 8:30 I have my dinner. And usually I was not doing much. After that I was just browsing internet and things like that. But nowadays I'm here from 8:30, 9:30 to 10:30, and at 11 I sleep. So yeah, this is my whole day summed up. ओके दक्ष भाई, मैंने नया सेटअप लिया है. एनी सजेशन, क्या क्या सॉफ्टवेयर मस्ट आई नीड फॉर बेटर कोडिंग एंड प्रोडक्टिविटी? Daksh, congrats, man. So you have a new setup. You mean like, is it a Mac based or Window based? But if you need for coding, I mean, you just have to what like for coding. I generally use Clot Code, Cursor, Windsurf. I would highly recommend this new tool if you are into API and all, which is wait, my JWT token is visible. I should not make it visible. So yeah, this is Yak. So I would say install Yak Mac app if it's a Mac app, or I don't know if they are on Windows too. This is a kind of a REST client. This is one of my favorite REST clients so far. I have tried Postman, I have tried Insomnia, I have tried Thunder client in VS Code extension. It's paid on Cursor. I don't know, it's their own, like they think Cursor users are like rich, so they are making it pricey. But yeah, download Yak, download Cursor, Windsurf, and use some productivity tools. I use Waka Time for monitoring my time. I use this session timer. So yeah, this would be my recommendations, few of the recommendations. Vishnu, what's up for today, Div? What's the plan for the stream this week that you're building? So today is Friday. I'm hoping to do two things this week. One is like setting up the landing page and getting one app in a testable phase where we can start tinkering with it. So I have created one demo template app. We'll be starting on it once the landing page is up, and with the speed which we are going, it will take some time, but yeah, let's see. Are you using AWS Lambda in the backend? Yes, Shivam, I do use AWS Lambda. I was using it extensively for my post handle app for rendering. All the renderers were in Lambda, so I can like expand the Lambdas whenever I need to render faster. But for my own app, the backend which I'm talking about, it's hosted on Coolify using Hetzner server. So it's using my own server basically. Shubham, nice song. Oh yeah, this is a good song. This is like a playlist which YouTube has created for me by my like listening history. Div going to Pattaya next week. No man, I went to Pattaya once. I didn't like it that much. It's completely opposite of the vibe I want in any good place. It's very crowded, too fancy. I mean, it's a very nice beach, but I don't know. I don't like these kind of fancy beachy stuff. I like raw and close to nature, where human has interfered at the least minimum. Yeah. Shubham, by the way, where is Happy Life? Oh yeah, where is Happy Life? He was here yesterday. Maybe he's joining later. I'm from Kitcha. Hope you have heard of this place. We can have a meetup, lol, if you suggest. Oh, nice. Kitcha is yeah, very nearby. I think Kashipur, Kitcha. I think these are on the same territory. We can, man. We can. Let's see if we can arrange something. If you follow me on Instagram, or if you have seen my Instagram, which is just Divyanshu Negi, just ping me there. We can see if we can arrange some meetup. I think so. My parents' place or my dadi's place is in Kota Bagh, which is near Ramnagar. I think it's close to Kitcha, if I remember. I just tagged you in a post and shared your stream. Awesome, Blanket Coats. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. I'll look at it. Shubham, I set up my laptop as a Ethereum miner. Fun activity. Yeah, I don't know how much they are paying now for the mining, but yeah, it's a good waste of electricity, I guess. I don't think you can earn anything now. I don't know. 0 degree, thank Varun. I'm just recapping and reviewing JavaScript and TypeScript to restart the consistency. Awesome, Varun. Keep sharing your updates, man. Love to see some. No lo-fi today. Yeah, I'm just playing whatever YouTube is suggesting. It's playing on my like a home feed. But yeah, Daksh, do you want to listen some lo-fi? Will this site gonna be a static? It's a Next.js based site. I don't know. It will not be a static site, but in a way, it will be just a client-side app. There will be no server-side rendering. So, yeah. Very heavy rain in Kerala. Some areas. In my area, there will be small tornadoes. Wow. I mean, here also it's raining heavily. Daily we are getting these government messages. It will be heavy rain, red alert and all. There have been a lot of cloudburst in the mountains, a lot of landslides. In the evening, I was just near the mountain and I saw a heavy landslide there. So yeah, things are very tricky in this season here. Shubham, now before going to sleep, I don't know about electricity, but I think I earned this. Shivam, which is 5 rupees maybe. This is nice. Nice way to earn some couple of bucks. Oh. See, around 11 I start to feel sleepy already. Yeah, man, let's just change the theme a little bit. Can you change our tailwind theme to these colors? So one thing which I'm making as a habit from this season is I'll not be looking at how many viewers are there on the streams, because last time I got into this habit of looking at viewers, and sometimes when there are like just 2 people or 3 people, I don't know why it used to demotivate me, and I thought it should not actually, because you don't know when you have 20, 30, or sometimes you have just 2. It doesn't matter. We are not here for the viewers. Like I'm here to like just share what I'm doing, and not for the number which I see on that stream. So this is a new thing which I'm learning this time. Some colors are changed, but we don't see them here. As per my knowledge, meme coins are the best way to make millions, also known as stealing if you know the marketing. I mean, those days are over. The rug pull days. The good old rug pull days. What the hell? GPT-5, what have you done, bro? This is not at all the colors which were here in this image. Copy image. I don't think these image models can extract colors from an image, like not pixel perfect. So in that case I'll have to open Figma. Today's task will just be to change these colors, nothing else. Meanwhile, what I can say is I want to change the header in a way that it does not look like a traditional vertical line. I want it to expand almost 30% of the screen, and in the middle we should have 100 indie bets written in a very like a bold and big text, and below that a small subtitle. That's it. And because that's the main landing page which I'm highlighting, so that should be the biggest text on the screen. Did you try it, Google Jules? I did when they launched it. I tried back then, and it. I think I was live back then when they launched it, and I was very frustrated with the way it was not able to do a single task, because I think their servers were on heavy stress because they were just beta testing it. Now it's more stable. But to be honest, I have not tried Codex as well at that efficiency. Jules, I feel these tools are still very early, and it will take a bit more time when we can just 100% rely on a AI tool to just raise a PR for us. It becomes more frustration than work, to be honest, at this level where they are. Where's that image? This looks nice in a way. 100 indie bets, a collection of indie apps and projects. I want to change the color, to be honest. Like, yeah, this needs to be changed. No, bro, I still see many making this. It's like you go on high leverage with some. By the way, can you change the song to the OG song once? Always with me, Spirited Away. OG song. Okay, let me change the song. Spirited Away. Okay, guys, let's go into the sleeping slumber with this song. This should be the theme song of these streams, I guess. I want to try VO3, but it's on a paid plan, so I'm planning to try it later. One of the app on these 100 indie bets is a video app, which you can choose any model of your choice from that app, use some credits, and make videos. It will be very simple without going on any dashboard. Like, you can try which model is producing the best output based on your prompt, so it becomes like, because I have seen some videos are generated good with some apps, some type of videos are generated with some apps, so some models. So I was thinking there are web apps for this, but I haven't seen any good mobile app which has all the video models where you just give it a prompt and you can choose, okay, try with Helio, try with this, so it gives you the best version out of those. Shubham, on which plan are you currently on for Clot Code? I am not paying for Clot Code. I'm using their API based version, and most of the time I'm using Kiro 2. So sorry, not Kiro 2, Kimi 2. So Kimi 2 is very cheap, and you can just change your Anthropic API key and the API URL, base URL, and you're set for Kimi 2. Abhinav, hey, hi Abhinav. We're just quitting in 15 minutes, but yeah, welcome to the stream. You can get free Gemini Pro. Happy is here, expert of Web3. Yeah, Abhinav, just share some highlights to Shubham about what's happening on Web3. He's interested, he's mining cryptos now. Have you heard about Perplexity planning to buy Chrome? I think that's a big marketing move by Perplexity to come in the high headlines. Google would never ever sell Chrome. Like, it's one of the best browser out there, and the numbers are crazy. Like 33 or 34 billion dollars to buy Chrome. This shows how much money Perplexity has by doing almost nothing. Perplexity is just built on marketing. I don't know who is using Perplexity. I have tried it using 2-3 times and I have always been disappointed. Yeah, I think it was just a marketing hype as well. Where is my Figma? Blue, no. My cat is like scratching me from the back. He just wants to go somewhere, maybe. Okay, I'll just use the color box for this, and I can say, so I'll use Sublime for it. For file names and texts in general. Okay, and then what is another color? This one. I want this color. This is for highlighted text colors. One $18 billion company buying a $35 billion product. Yes, exactly. That was my thought as well. Shivam, I tried to use Vio, but it's saying I'm out of credits. Okay, Shivam, I don't use it. Anil, Perplexity is not useful, or maybe we are noob for them. No, I mean, not everyone can be noob. It's just not useful. There are 10 times better alternatives from Perplexity. It's just they are playing on the game of marketing. The CEO is just really good at marketing. He just talks and does all these crazy things to be on the news all the time, so people can think of Perplexity. Like, we are currently talking about Perplexity, right? Just because they do all these crazy things. Another highlight color for text. I guess I'm using cursor wrong. I use it in agent mode and auto choose the model. I also have very specific rule set and memory bank direction to keep my dev notes from previous versions. Now I get it. If you keep the model to auto, then it's unlimited in cursor. Like, then you don't have to pay anything, because what cursor does is it optimizes your API request on their model, and I think their own model, which they have on cursor, is completely free. So it will just divert based on whatever suits best at the time. It might not be the best for your code, but it would be best for your pricing. So yeah, that's one of the things which I saw in their pricing. If you keep it auto, you don't have to pay for like usage based extra pricing. But my model setting is always on GPT-5 these days, and before that it was Clot 4 Sonnet. So that's why I pay a little bit more for that. If you use on max mode, it costs a lot. Yes, on max mode it's crazy expensive. I once used it on max mode on Clot 4 Opus, and one single request costed me around $8. And that day I decided I'm never opening that max mode, no matter how much stuck I am in the code, because I will put my time. I'll not be paying $8 for just one single feature, which was not that hard as well. Blinken, yeah, I don't use max mode. Okay, cool. Then I can understand why you are just paying $20. Varun, I believe ChatGPT is best in my opinion because of outputs given by ChatGPT based on our style and memories. Yeah, even I am an extensive user of ChatGPT. Most of my general LLM talks happen with ChatGPT. I pay for it and I'm happy paying for it. I really like the replies it creates for me. So yeah, no issues there. Abhinav, GPT-5 sucks for backend and Rust code as well. Yeah, I'm like GPT-5, the way they promoted it on their launch, that how crazy it is for coders. It's not. The next day I decided, and I saw there was some controversy around uh, around like Theo mentioned on his stream like how crazy GPT-5 is, and then he has to come out and say no, it's not. I mean, he's been Bulu. Lincoln quotes, I will change the model if it's having an issue with what I need to do. Yeah, that's a good choice. Even I recently put it on auto some time back. I'm Sam. Is this room inspired by Brazilian football team? Good to see you stream. Hey Sam, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining, man. Is this room inspired by Brazilian? What looks like a Brazilian theme in this room? I don't even know what, like, is it the color of Brazilian team? Or could be, wait, I don't follow football that much, so I don't, maybe I'm just a noob here. Brazilian football team images. Is this because of the colors? Okay, green, yellow. Is that member for 6 months? Crazy, thank you, man. Put user, no, not timeout, man. I don't know. Thank you, for supporting this channel for a very long time. I think since I got monetized on YouTube, Abhinav has been there from since day one. The yellow and green. Okay. Today I'm wearing green, and the theme of the room is a little bit green. Sorry, yellow. I like warm tones. But yeah, I feel like when I'm in this room, I feel very sleepy automatically at this time. So I think that's because of the yellow light I have put across the room here. And there is no sharp point where I can see the light. It's all like reflected from behind the walls. Okay, where were we? FFCDE, this color. Okay, this is third highlight color. Wait, Israr is missing though in OGs. Yeah, Israr messaged me on Instagram yesterday that he missed it because he couldn't get a notification. Also today, the timing was a bit late. By the way, Sam, how is it going in Goa? Did you get some relief from the rains? I was checking in weather app and it's still very wet. This is another highlight color. This is a good color for tools and icons. By the way, what's Sublime Text? Sublime is the one of the quickest text editor, code editor I have been using for a very long time. So whenever I need to just quickly write something, I open Sublime. Plus you can actually put like build commands. So for example, if I have to test any file like console.log, I don't want to set up anything, I just want to like compile JavaScript code. So what I'll do is I will combine shift B. Wait, I don't know if I have set the build on this machine, but if it's set on my home machine, let's say download test.js and command shift B. I don't know, build tools, build with build. There is yeah, so there are some build systems already installed here in Sublime, but I have not set it up for JavaScript. I have done it on my Mac Studio. So basically when I press Command Shift, when I write any JavaScript and press Command Shift B, it compiles the JavaScript. So it's the most like quickest coding editor I have been using for quick purposes like this. Like it's kind of my notepad. Shubham, it's notepad with themes. Yes, could be. Like it's notepad plus plus. Abhinav, okay. I am Sam. Gods are still pissing Goa non-stop. There's a weird bug season now. It's infested with moths. Gonna have to do some puja only to get rid of this. Good thing like I skipped coming this month again. I was about to like come on 10th. I was just looking at some flights. But then I saw the weather and I see like it's still raining and it's 90% rain almost every day. And I thought, yeah, I'll skip it for a while. For tools and icons. See my cat, she's like disturbing me he's scratching me. And Pulu, भागो यहाँ से. Don't do it. He's scratching me everywhere now. He's pissed because he's inside this room for a very long time. This is another color for tools and icons. So I am giving this theme to Clot. Did I miss any color? This is, I would say, this color. This is primary base color, and then there is this color is same. This is border color, I would say. This is border color. This is border color, and then I think these two colors are same, right? I guess so. This is 2F3032. No, this is different. This is gutter color. It's called gutter, right? I'm hearing React Native have better scope compared to Flutter from senior devs and who working with both Flutter and React Native. They shared same kind of reasons what you mentioned in your video. Yeah, exactly. Like that video went a bit viral as per my channel, and there were so many hate comments. I mean, like Flutter devs are, I don't know what kind of cult following Flutter has, but they came at me with so much intensity, and I was replying them, all of them, that it's my opinion, what I think about it. There were some very good developers as well from Flutter side. They understand the downside, but they choose it because of the things which are really good at Flutter, and nobody can deny that. But yeah, let's see. I'm still like hoping Flutter remains because it has some of the good features, but not as a app building framework only. It could become like it could be like a gaming engine. I'm Sam. There's a pigeon in my terrace which hasn't left a cupboard for 10 days now. His face says Lord Goa. That is really good. Oh man, so bad. I mean, in Goa for this rainy season. The last time's trauma is still with me when I was in Goa. Last season, the rains. It was just non-stop every day, 24/7. Shivam, watching you extract color shows your patience. I mean, I have a taste for these colors. For particularly like regular theme is one of my favorite theme. This is primary base color. I think we are good. We need only these colors. Okay. I have mentioned all the colors which I need for my theme here. So let's make a Dracula theme for this app and on the Tailwind, and let's update based on the colors which I've shared with you. There's a little bit of description about those colors, so make sure you put them accordingly. Let's see here. Random, hey, I'm new to this channel. What time tracker app are you using? Wow, the time tracker is still the most famous thing in these streams. So this is called Sessions Pomodoro app. If you Google it, you will find it. It's currently, I guess, only available in Mac. Or maybe it's on Windows too now. I saw some tweet from the founder. You can check it out. It's called Sessions Pomodoro. Abhinav, by the way, after 1 year, Cursor might make a ton of money from students because every student's got addicted to it because of free plan Cursor provided. Exactly. That's the strategy of most of the companies out there. That get you hooked. Like for example, ChatGPT started hooking up with their models and giving free access for everything. And now we are just so used to it because of the personalization they have created. And I'm happy to pay for it. Similarly, all the other apps do the same thing. So yeah, Cursor is already, I think they are revenue generating now because of the pricing they have chosen. I'm Sam. What's the AI status and stack these days? Okay, so for AI, I'm currently using ChatGPT as my primary driver for general purpose talks, GPT-5 default mode. And sometimes I say, hey, think hard if instead of choosing thinking. I feel like that's a really good upgrade where you specifically typing or clicking on a thinking button or choosing a thinking model, you just type it out like, hey, think hard on this, and it will go into thinking mode, which I liked on the GPT-5. So this is for personal stuff, like anything which I need just information, basic, or want to talk to someone as a second opinion as my project manager, that's ChatGPT. For my coding, I'm using a bunch of stuff, majorly like Cursor and Windsurf. Like Cursor is the primary. If I fill all my 100% credits, I do not pay extra now, which gets filled in like 5 to 6 days after paying it. Like I paid, I think on 11th of August and it's 15th, and I have already used almost 50% of my quota. I guess they were showing me some stats. Once it's get finished, I'm also paying for Windsurf. So that's $15 more. So once then $15 on Windsurf. This is another, like for coding, I'm using like Clot 4 Sonnet and Clot 4 Opus majorly. I was trying GPT-5. It was also comparable to Clot 4 Sonnet, to be honest. And I'm also using Clot Code, but I'm not specifically using Clot Sonnet models on that. I'm using Clot Code with this Kimi 2 model by Moonshot, which is really good at very basic stuff. For example, like changing these, these themes and all. It can do it very easily without costing me much. It's almost 10 to 20 times cheaper than Claude models. And in terms of performance, it's not that bad. Like it will not do crazy stuff like Claude 4 can do, but it will do very basic stuff like building this landing page. I think I'll just use it Kimi 2 only, which is again very, very cheap. I have just pulled $15 on it. I'm using it for 2 months and it's at $10. So I've paid $5 in 2 months and I use it a lot. And another thing which I'm using is Qwen 3 Coder. I have installed it locally. I haven't tested it with any, like connecting it with any IDs, but it's just for offline purpose. It runs very smoothly on my Mac Mini too. And I'm using this new terminal, which I told you, I think last time, which is called Warp. And in Warp, I'm using Goose as well sometimes. So Goose is a kind of Clot Code, but built by the founder of Twitter, the previous founder, Jack Dorsey. I think he's working on it. So Goose can work similarly. It shows you context. One of the things which I don't like about Goose is they don't ask you for permissions before running any command. So it can run any command. If the agent thinks it needs to run a command, it just goes in its auto mode and runs them. And I'm a little bit scared. What if it runs a command which like deletes everything from my machine without asking me? Apart from that, one of the good thing is they show you this context, how much context this particular session has, so you feel like, okay, I'm using full context and the task is very small, so you can just quit it and start a new session. So it's exactly like Clot Code. It's kind of competitor, but the good part about Goose, which I really like, is like, if you do Goose configure provider, so you can use any provider from here. You can use like Anthropic as your. I'm currently using OpenRouter because I wanted to try all the new models which are coming out, and OpenRouter is the best for it. So I have installed my API key here. No, so you can choose all these models on Goose. So instead of just relying on just single one, I was using Qwen 3 Coder, which is like Qwen 3 4B is free here, and I think Qwen 3 Coder is also free here. I was trying them, so you don't pay for these models. And there was this Harmonic or some model was launched. It was a stealth mode model. People were saying it's GPT-5, and it was also free. I used it for almost a week. It was really good at coding. I'm pretty sure it was GPT-5 only. They were testing it out on OpenRouter as well. So yeah, this is about the tech or AI tech stack which I'm currently working with. Bro, just make a what? There is. I think React Native is mostly community-driven technology. Compare any other technology. I mean, Flutter is also a lot of like community-driven right at this point, and you can see it right in my comment sections where people are, fighting at like it with so much intensity. I feel like Flutter has a better community than React Native. React Native dudes are like, dude, I don't care. You say anything bad about my React Native, I will not care. And because, well, they're busy building things, not defending their tool or framework. Like, I don't care if you bash React Native because I know what it can do for me, and I don't care. It's doing really good job for me. I used to bash Expo though earlier, but since they have fixed the issues which I had with them, now I don't. I use Expo. Bro, just make a sessions Pomodoro clone. I mean, this is an open project. You guys can make it here. Shubham, maybe take it as a task. Make a Windows sessions Pomodoro. Thanks for taking up the question, Random. You're welcome. Abhinav, in your terminal, you're currently using Clot Code, right? Yes. But with Kimi too. I'm Sam. Yes, WAP. I started last week. I love the Terminal to Agent switch. Yes. I like it. And the one of the good thing about WAP is, when it fails, like if I run a local terminal command, it gives me some auto suggestions with their AI. And I don't know how much it is free, but I'm liking it. I'm liking the theme of WAP. So WAP is my now default terminal instead of item. Israr, hey Israr, welcome. Now we are like complete. The whole OG gang is here. We were just talking about you, Israr. Okay, so all the colors are here. I'm Sam, solid stack. We'll see once you are here. By the way, I'm gonna say something controversial. Gemini 2.5 is blowing everything out of water. I'm working on some options, Greeks, calculus based stuff. Nothing touches Gemini 2.5 for what cost to output. Amazing. Like, even my experience with Gemini 2.5 Pro has been good in terms of coding, but I don't know if it just that placebo. I feel like Claude does a little bit better, but I have not seen where Gemini has disappointed me, except for one thing. In Cursor specifically, Gemini agents sometimes stops working, and then you have to say continue, and I have faced this issue like I think month back. After that, I have stopped using Gemini. And also, it doesn't make sense to use Gemini in Cursor because they charge one request for it, similar for Clot 4 Sonnet, which in the pricing terms doesn't make any sense, because the both models of like Clot 4 Sonnet is expensive, Gemini 2.5 Pro is cheap, but still they are pricing it same. Avengers are here. Oh man, Shubham. Crazy. So try Gemini. Varun, Div, OG's way to home. Guys. We are so bad. Israr, thank you, man. How are you, Israr? How are things? Thank you so much. Boom. Thank you so much, Star. This means a lot, man. Ooh, I can see some good colors here. I like this. I really like this. This is the vibe I want to build with this. Dracula theme. I really like it. So what I will do now is, let's keep talking to this model, right? Please change the subtitle, a collection of indie apps and projects, to a different text, which would be a collection of 100 apps and projects built by Divyanshu, and also change the color of it to some text color which I shared with you last time. I'm good, man. How are you? What's going on? Hey, I'm good too. Just back from a short vacation. Not short, actually, it was almost a month long. And after that, I was home, busy with family and stuff, some functions. And now we are back at it, building things, what we are good at. And the thing which I'm currently working on is called, like, this was a very big project which I always wanted to do since I quit my job, and I thought I will just working on some apps, which I did. But then I thought it's more like I need to streamline. I have to build a bigger story arc of what I want to do, and then this is one of the thing which I thought of. Like, I want to have 100 bets, which is like 100 indie bets which I want to put out there. Couple of them I have already done, like 5-6 are already done, and how much revenue they have generated and what's our target. So it gives me like a documenting all the 100 indie bets I'll be taking and how did we reach to that number. Now it could fail miserably or it could pass, but I want to give this thing a try at least 1 year. For next 1 year I'll be just dedicating my time on building these 100 bets. Now I could build 50 bets in 1 year, then I could extend it to 2 year if it's viable, but I do not want to quit before I have done 100 bets. So it would be a life lesson of, yes, this guy tried like 100 things, and this is how far he reached, kind of a story arc I am giving. It will also help me like come up with more content to share, things to talk about, what I am learning, what my learning is, what I am experimenting with, how I'm marketing particular thing, and what my thought process is to build this thing. So yeah, this is what I'm building. So the first phase of this is, which I'm going this week, is just building the landing page, putting out all the stuff from my previous experiences, then starting to work on the new app. While I was traveling, I was also working on the side, which is like I built a whole backend system which is called AI Sidekick, which is kind of like you can build AI apps with YAML file, like Git workflows, which helps me create very small AI apps by matching and mixing like multiple models or swap models or change prompts very easily without hosting any new server for it. So yeah, this is what's going on, Israr, just so that we catch up what's happening here. Israr, what is there? What? I just recalling the days where chat becomes membership flows. Those were the good days. I mean, those are like core memories, man. Like if I grow old, those are the memories which I'll always remember. The day my membership opened up and you guys just flooded it with so many like membership messages. Crazy. How was your experience being a VP of a company? I would say it's a mixed feeling. I had good days, I had bad days, and I had days where I regretted why I became a manager, and then there were days like, okay, yeah, it's cool. So yeah, it's a mixed feeling. I never hated being an engineer, but there were days when I hated being a manager, man. I don't know. I'm not a good manager. Shubham, yeah, random gifting sessions. Israr, loving the reels. Hope I'll be traveling soon someday. Thank you, Israr. Yeah, I am focusing. So what happened was, I'll give you a little bit of story about why I started posting Instagram reels. So my brother, he's a good content creator on Instagram, kind of an influencer. Shivanshu, he helped us with a lot of like he got a couple of projects in Ladakh, and because of him, we were invited to like 3 or 4 like a 5-star properties, and he was shooting for them. We became like kind of impromptu models for his shoots, and it was very very amazing experience. And I thought when I'm there in Ladakh that the whole 28 days I will post one video on Instagram every day, because it's my habit to click photos and click videos. So I thought, why not just compile them and push it out and write a small story of that day, kind of a log for me, because I really love watching my previous like memories when I'm like sitting sometimes alone, that hoy I went to there, what happened that day. It kind of like reminiscing your old memories, and I really love it. So I thought I'll give like every day, in the end of the day, I will just post one reel. I started posting. I was not expecting any views or anything, but slowly, I think after 15-16 days, I started to get like 2,000 views and 3,000 views. And this was very new for my account. I thought my account is shadow banned or something. I never got more than 500 views before. There were times like back, like I think 2-3 years back at Corona time, when I was also posting similarly like almost every day. Back then also I started getting some views, but after that it was all flat till 500. That's it. So I started posting, then one of my reels reached to around 40,000 views. Then it was constant. Like I reached to a level where my brother said, hey, now you are at a level where Instagram thinks your content is worthy to share. So it's giving you like 3,000 views almost every day. So be consistent now. So even after the trip, I continued posting, and I'm still posting almost every day. I have to make today's reel before sleeping. Maybe I'll make a reel which I have to post tomorrow. So I'm like reusing the content which I have in my phone and compiling it with something which I feel more connected with, any quote. So yeah, this was a rant about what's happening on Instagram. But I like posting on Instagram, man. It's so fun. I'm making a good community there as well. Like people are commenting, people are following me, and I got good comments on like, we really like your content, and it's good. One thing is like on Instagram, I'm gaining more like female following. On YouTube, I get more like male following. So I was just talking to my brother. I'm like having good demographics of female and male on Instagram and YouTube. In YouTube, it's like I think 99.9% male dominant, because it's all like engineering and all. What's your domain? Can you drop here, div? What do you mean by domain? Okay, you mean the project which I'm building? It's 100indiebets.com. It's not live. Once I put the landing page live, I will post about it for sure. Abhinav, are you only streaming on YouTube currently? Yes, Abhinav. I streamed on Twitter back then. I don't know. I don't feel very confident on it. Should I? Because you're a creator on Twitter. So yeah, your suggestion, I would take that. Should I post it on Twitter as well? Because I have disabled it for now. 100 bets in 1 year gives 8 apps in 1 month, 2 apps in a week. AI, here he comes. Let's see. By end of next year, 2026, August 15, the plan is to launch 100 apps. Let's do this. Are you guys with me? Blinking Codes, I gotta head out. I have a work meeting in a few minutes. I'm glad you're back to streaming. Thank you for joining Blinking Codes. See you tomorrow, man. All the best. Israr, yes, continue posting. Reels are indeed so good. Okay, so I need to start posting reels to find a date. Yeah, I mean, that's my experience has been. Like, start posting reels, relatable content on Instagram. There are more females watching reels than I think male. That's my experience. Like, I get a lot of female following on Instagram, to be honest. Varun, Twitter is very nice to get more views. I mean, yeah, that's true. So yeah, maybe tomorrow I will. So I was thinking first, like even today, I was planning to have a better setup, setting up my camera and everything. but today was Janmashtami. It was like fast, and we ate a late. I couldn't get time to set it up. Tomorrow I'll be setting up it. Like I'll do some tweaks on the streaming setup. Also, if Harshit is here, he was asking me if we can start posting reels again. So maybe we'll see if that we can start again as well. All I can post is my laptop. Okay, guys, I think I will stop here today. It was not much, but I wanted to continue as well. We have to be consistent now. I hope Bhaviji is also watching the stream. I think she's secure in that way. She will get angry. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining today's stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, see you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye.